Christmas story for you. We all like receiving greeting cards at the holidays, but frankly, most of us just toss them away into the trash a couple weeks later. But not our next guests. They've been sending the same Christmas card to each other for over half a century. Please welcome lifelong friends, Fred and Jack. Hello, Fred and Jack.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for being here. I read this story and I was totally shocked by it. How did you all meet?
In the early 40s, I met Fred's family, and we were in a band. His brother played in a band, and we had a swing band. And so in the late 40s, we used to go out on our jobs and so forth. And Fred, not playing an instrument, he was a clown, and he was the one that we picked up everything, you know, the drums and the equipment and so forth.
He's like a roadie.
Yeah, the gopher.
A gopher,
roadie.
Right.
And so this is how it really started. He being a clown, in 1949, I sent him this card.
And here's the card right here, the actual card from 1940. The first one was 49.
49.
49. And you sent this to him for Christmas.
Lo and behold, in 1950, of all things, he sends it back to me.
The same card.
What's the matter with this man?
Yeah.
You know.
At any rate, that's how it got started.
And then did you just
And
decide,
each year,
you just decided I would keep it and do the same
and
thing?
then I said, I'll do the same thing that he did last year. you know.
Right.
And
So-
I guess he continued to feel the same way.
I don't know what
And-
made me keep it.
You don't?
No, I found it the next year, and I guess, you know, I like to think that I cared enough to send the very best, you know.
That's right, because it is in
but I
fact a
think it-
Hallmark card here from
I
1940.
think it went a little deeper than that, you know. I was looking towards college and needed some money, and I was pinching pennies, I guess. But
Right.
it's not that way anymore, is it?
No, and then every year, look, they write a tiny little message on it, if you can look at the back there, right? And then if you open up the middle, this is a message for every year from the last 50 years. Look at that. And you've gone through a lot of stuff together, I take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And each year we get a little worried who's got the card.
Right.
And then we have a special place. I have a metal box that's fireproof that I put it in.
Yeah.
And then he takes it the next year.
And where do you put it?
Oh, the pressure's been on me terribly this year. You know?
Yeah, I'll bet. You can't lose this.
Oh, I can't lose it. And I put it in a safe.
You do?
Yeah.
Every year?
Yeah, and I've carried it with me from the moment I left Cincinnati till the time I got on the show.
Now, how do you decide what you're going to write every year? Do you summarize the
It
year's
depends on
events? Or
maybe the year's events or what we're doing. And you notice this year it mentions your name in there.
It says 2000, our mouse will bring smiles to millions this year thanks to Rosie and Hallmark. Our 51st year, Merry Christmas. That's a wonderful thing. The mouse, is that, now you've collected mouses? Since this,
Yes.
Yeah, actually we send,
many mice?
Actually it gets a little more expensive now because we buy another Hallmark card and put it in.
Yeah, you put it inside of a card to
and
protect it.
we always send our a card that's really true to the spirit of the season, you know, in addition to that.
Right.
And then we buy a Hallmark card, put that inside of it, and mail it, and we send it registered mail.
Right, so that you don't want to lose it.
We're scared we're going to lose the card.
You're scared you're going to lose it by now. It's like the Declaration of Independence. Everybody. Now, but what about the mouse? Was that just a fluky thing he happened to be on?
He just happened to be on that. He being a clown, I thought, I'll get him just a funny card.
Right,
you know?
right.
And that's how that card came
And now
about,
you have
actually.
a collection of...
And we have a collection of these
mouse
other cards that we slipped the original one back into. you
Right.
know.
And I hear that you
And
have a ceramic. Don't you have a ceramic mouse?
We have a mouse in his cabin, and it's outside. And I have one outside in my yard. It's a concrete mouse.
Right.
Stands about 2.5 feet high, actually.
And all kinds of stuff.
And all kind of stuffed mice all over the house.
Right. Well,
Both
it
of our
is a lovely, lovely story of friendship and, of commitment and dedication to just keeping the card for that long is, I think, where I got you a mouse to add to your collection.
Oh, fantastic.
Here, this one is for you, too. That's a mouse. And then so you can have something to plug it in so you can be email friends. You're each going to get an iBook thanks to Max's Apple computer. So you can email each other and tell them when the card is coming. Thank you very much, Fred and Jack, for being here. Very nice to meet you. Have a wonderful holiday. We'll be right back with Mr. Rogers to sing the song.